Hi everybody, welcome back to the kid-friendly video channel. If this is your first time here, you're witnessing a weird channel. We're taking cars from Pixar cars and we're changing them into something else. Here is Miss Fritter, believe it or not, made out of Mater, because we put Play-Doh all over the front and all over the back, and we put the number 58 on the side and painted the wheels similar. I didn't put the stop sign on, I forgot that part. But there you go, there's Miss Fritter out of Play-Doh, and all kinds of other cars. There's probably 75 cars here, all made from Pixar cars. Look at this here. This is the Race Official. I forget his name right now. But he's made out of Mater as well. And down here we have, let's see, there is Doc Hudson painted in zebra colors. And here is Fabulous Smokey. He's actually Smokey. He used to be Doc Hudson's trainer, and we painted him the same color as Doc Hudson. And look what's here. I found Mater's tow thing. I could actually attach it in there and turn Smokey into a tow truck. What do you think of that? Using the glue gun. I could if I wanted to. And over here we have Fabulous Ramon and a whole bunch of more cars that are all Fabulous related and zebra related. And back here we have all the cars from the Crazy 8 cars. Look, we even have Hit and Run. They're actually Grems. Not even real. I made them myself. And under here we have Leakless is turned into Pushover. So that's all I'm going to talk about that today. We got a bunch of suggestions here from people to do Herb Kerbler, Pat Traxton, Aaron Clocker, and Flip Dover, a whole bunch of them. But today I'm going to do Pat Traxton. This is the other race official pace car. It's the official pace car of Cars 3. And the car I'm going to use is this guy here. He's actually Rod Torkline. See, it almost looks the same. So what I'm going to do first, folks, is I'm going to take this car and paint it primer gray, then paint it white, and then put some stickers on it or some stripes and try to make it look like. Now the tires and wheels are the same, so I'm going to cover them with tape so they don't get any paint on them. Okay, so let's get the painter right now and do that. Now, but hang on a second, I want to show you something. What I'm going to do this weekend, this is actually a Ferrari California T-Top, and it's a kit car. I'm going to build this car, and then I might paint it, or I might paint it first. I'm not sure if I like the color, so I'm going to take it all apart, probably on Saturday. I'm going to do it Saturday. Take it all apart and reassemble it, maybe put a racing stripe on it or paint it a different color. What color would you like to see this car? Because I can paint it any color you want. I got some spray paints here, I got some regular paint. Send me some suggestions what color to paint it. And I'm going to have some fun making this car. It's going to be a complete kit. Let's get the paint out now and paint Rod Torkline Primer Gray. Alright, here we got our Primer Gray. It's going to be nice on Pat Traxton. Beautiful pace car, official pace car. And I'll think of that other truck's name in a few minutes. The other official race car. I should write the names on the bottom so I know what they're all called. Now this car has the mirrors, and so I'm gonna leave the mirrors on. I have to add a roof. I think I might make the light rack I'll make out of Play-Doh and add it to the top so it looks complete. And then this is gonna be a good car. Somebody suggested this a long time ago, and I don't know who it was, but as soon as I saw it, I said yes, it's a nice fit. So I went and dug up all the Rod Torklines. I had 3 of them. I have 2 of them like this here that are not smashed up. And if you remember, Rod was the guy that was smashed up in the bathroom in Cars 2. Remember that? He got beat up by the lemons. They thought, actually, he was the secret agent that was supposed to meet Finn McMissile and Holly Schiffwell, but somehow Rod ended up putting the transmitter on the back of Mater in the bathroom, and they thought he was a secret agent, and that's how Mater got mixed up with the lemons. I mean, with the spies, Finn and Holly. So if you saw Cars 2, you know what happened. If you didn't know, this car was beat up in the bathroom in Japan for the first race of the Cars World Grand Prix, and they actually put the beeper inside Mater's muffler under his bumper or something. So Holly and Finn thought Mater was a secret agent. I think I just said that. Okay, so we're just going to cover this with a beautiful coat of primer gray. We'll leave it dry under the heat lamp, and then we'll come back and put 2 coats of beautiful white on it. I'm going to cover the back lights right now, but I'll paint them back on again when I'm done with nice red and the license plate. There we go, almost done. A few more specks here and there. Oh yeah, the eyes. And again, someone sent me a message, why don't I tape over the eyes? Well, you know what? It takes a long time to tape over the eyes. I've done it several times when I was spray painting the cars. It takes a long time, so I'm just going to very carefully go right across the front without getting any over the eyes. Perfect. I'm getting better at it. Okay guys, leave this dry. We'll come back and put a couple coats of paint on it. Right back. There is primer rod torque line. Okay, we're back. We have primer rod torque line, nice and dry. Not the best paint job, but that's okay. The primer looks good on the car. We're gonna get some white now and put it right here. Paint this car without putting the paintbrush into the gray by mistake. I'll move it this way a bit more so I won't make the mistake. The official race car. Another official pace car, I mean. Next time I come down, I'll remember the name of that truck. Okay, do the whole thing white. The grille is actually black, so I'll do that later. And it's gonna look pretty good. And there's a big yellow piston cup on the hood. I'm not gonna do that. I'll just make a pretend piston cup. How's that sound? Won't be very good, but it'll be okay. Now I can't wait to paint that Ferrari in the weekend. It's a kit car. I'm gonna put it together. I'm hoping it'll attract as many views as my normal videos do, and if it does, I'll keep doing more of them. I got a few of those kits. They're nice and fun to put together, and I saw a few of them already online that people put together, but they didn't paint them. They just put them together. I did a few of them myself years ago, but I just decided, well, maybe I can paint them. I actually have a couple. I might even show you them on Saturday too, what I have already. Maybe I can get some suggestions on if you want me to paint them or not, or what do you want me to put stripes on it, or oops, oh darn, I have to do the back window in black. Make sure I cover it up. Well, that was close. I just got a little bit too close to the eyes there, guys. Perfect. Okay, that's good enough. I'll try and fix that later. Actually, you know, I should fix it now while it's still dry, still wet. Yeah, a little too close to the eyes. There we go. Okay. It's always good to put two coats on it because the first coat, it won't really cover very good. It'll just look okay. Especially with this paint, it's just dollar store paint. And like I said, people ask me all the time where I get the paints at. I get them at the dollar store. They're like $1 for a package, and the brushes are only cheap too. You can get a whole bunch of kits. Make your own place to play with them, paint them on the counter with some paper underneath it. And I know more than one person doing it now. I got another guy telling me he's painting his cars, having fun with it. So that's great. The more the better. Send me pictures would be great too. Okay, the first coat's going on. It's pretty thick actually. I'm gonna leave that dry and come back with the second coat on. Came pretty good. Okay, this is dry. It looks like we're ready for the second coat. And I mixed up some white and black here for some light gray. I'm gonna put light gray across the eyes. And I got some red for the emblem on the hood. And I'm gonna use some Play-Doh here. I mixed up yesterday for the Miss Fritter's horns. I can use that for the light bar across the top is actually gray. So there's the white. Let's start on this side here, and well, the second coat's going on way nicer. Check it out. Oh yeah, I'll put the red taillights on the back too with the red I have out there. This is nice. Whoever suggested Pax Traxxon, thanks very much. You guys know all the cars. I'm just taking your advice on what to do next. I get about 50 to 60 comments on every video and lots of suggestions, and I try to do as many as I can. I read most of the comments. Somebody keeps asking me for a cat, Ergo the cat. Gee, I can't put ears on Lightning McQueen. How would that look? Same people ask me the same questions. That's pretty funny though, about ears on Lightning. I might do it, you never know. I have lots of Lightning McQueens left, so maybe if I took one of my other ones I already did and change it. Oops, oh darn. I have white paint all over my fingers, and I took it off the side of the car over here. I'll put it back on. Put it back on. Lucky the paint's just easy to come off. Wash it every time I go upstairs. Get my hands clean again. Okay, folks. I mentioned in the last video how many of you guys were affected by the new YouTube changes service. Anybody here affected by that? If you do, just keep at it. And if your videos get popular, they'll end up getting monetized. A lot of people were upset by it. Doesn't affect me any. I've been here since 2007. And one guy sent me a message last night because he painted cars. He said, thanks for your videos. You've inspired me to make his own videos, which is great. No problem. I appreciate he mentioning that. Makes me feel good. There we go. Yes, now I gotta get, this is gonna be difficult to get that. The eyes are gray. I'm just gonna leave that white right now. Not the eyes, but the eyelid is gray. And then I put a black bead around it. A little black line all around the windshield. That's going to be hard. And the bar on top, which is the lights, that's going to be difficult. But, so you'll do your best. Okay, now turn it around again. Fix up where I messed up. I didn't do this part. There, the second coat's almost complete on Pax Traxxon. Looks pretty good. There, that looks looks pretty good, guys. Okay, let's put it to dry, and when we come back, I'll put the red emblem on the hood, and a red stripe on the side, and a blue stripe on the side, and the red lights on the back, and I'll figure out what I'm gonna do for that there piston cup emblem. While we're waiting for that to dry, I gotta show you this I got for Christmas. It's a giant Miss Fritter, and there's some sort of a tab here you pull out, and it makes all kinds of sounds. Apparently, Demolition Derby Miss Fritter, Cars 3. I'm gonna open that up one of these days. It's awful big. I can't get it in the range of the camera. There, how's that look? And over here, folks, I want to show you. I also have some bigger cars. A Corvette. This is an RC car. I could like to paint that someday. You can give me some suggestions what you'd like to see that Corvette painted as. And I have a really cool. This looks like an original Corvette. Yeah, it looks like it. Nice one, actually. I hate to touch it. I hate to do anything with it, but it could use another coat of paint. Let me know what you think. And here is a black Porsche Panamera. I'd love to paint that a different color. Maybe I'd spray paint that one. Who knows? It's pretty big. But anyway, that's pretty cool. I want to show you also one of my first cars I made. This is Halloween Lightning McQueen. Look at him. That's one of the first cars I did. And back here we have Scary Mater. Check that out. You guys are watching my videos. You saw all this here. This is all done by Halloween. Check it out. That's pretty cool. So let's come back and get the emblem painted on that white Pat Traxxon. Okay, folks. There's Pat Traxxon with the second coat on, the white. Now we're going to try some fancy work here. We got our brush with hardly any bristles on it. And I'm going to paint the grille black first. See if I can do a pretty good job of that. Should be pretty easy. It's indented on this car, so it's even better. There we go. Oh, I gotta hold this way. If I was doing this on the counter and not in front of the camera, I might do a better job. But it's really hard to do it all at once. But when you're doing your own at home, you don't need a camera. You can just do them and then take a picture of it. Send me the picture and I'll put it online. There. Now it looks like there's some orange lights on the side. Hang on, I'll get my orange paint. Okay, a little dab there. There's some amber lights right on the side here. This won't take much, just a little dab. Okay, and on the other side. There we go. And let's see, there's a red stripe on the side. But first, let's put the taillights on first. Okay, nice big bright red taillights. Just like they were before. There we go. And there was some red along the side. Let's get the red and put a big stripe right along the side here. There's actually some blue there too, and some had to put a sticker on it somehow. Look at the red, goes right up to the front door. That's nice. Okay, now let's turn the other side. See if I can do the same thing. There we go. And I'll need to get, actually put some yellow on the sides, but I want to make sure the emblem goes on here first, okay? So the emblem goes across the hood. It's a big red emblem first. It looks like, almost like a crescent. I can paint this entire thing here red. That'll be a hood dome on this car, but it's actually just a decoration on the car. Nice. And it goes right down to a point right there. There, that came nice. Now I'm going to try and make some sort of yellow emblem on top of that later. But let's see, how's it looking now? Okay, now I'm going to clean my brush and paint some gray above the eyes. Okay, I mixed up some gray over here, so I'll see if I can get this on above the eyes. The hard part's going to be putting the black trim on. A little tiny bit of black has to go around the outside edge too. wait till this dries first, then do it. There, that's nice. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Came pretty good. And let's see what else. I need some blue for the next step, and that's about it. Let's leave it to dry. I'll come right back. Yeah, that kind of dried a bit, so now I'm going to try and draw a piston cup in yellow on the engine hood. I don't know how that's going to turn out, but I'll try one shot, see how it looks. Nice base. Put it up. Might not be too bad, guys. You never know how this will turn out. I have to make sure the camera's on. I have to stop and look every so often. Sometimes I forget to turn the camera on and I'm talking to myself like for 5 minutes here. Okay, it looks pretty good so far. And then it goes way out like wings on a bird, I guess. And it's attached just like this at the top. Goes a little bit farther than the red actually on these cars. Sticker. Well, there you go. That's not too bad of a sticker. I mean, a piston cup on the top of the car. Looks pretty good. And there's actually a blue stripe on the back too. I have to get the blue paint. Where is it? I put it out here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Okay, and there's a blue stripe under the red on the back that goes right to the front of the wheel. There we go. And it stops there, and it goes a little bit more here. There's actually a piston cup on the door too. I don't know how I'm going to do that. And there's actually a bit of blue on the wheel right here. And it goes over and joins this one a bit. Okay, and underneath that there's black and white checker flag, sort of like so. And that's how that's going to work out. Okay, let's try this again. And it starts here and goes up to the door. Black and white checkered flag somehow. Okay, now I'm going to try to put the checkered paint. It's not that hard, I don't think, to just draw black lines. It's already white here, so it shouldn't be hard to make it checkered. It goes up like this here. These all attached together, and then just have to make some lines here. And checkered look is automatically there. Well, that's not the greatest, but that's all we're gonna get, I think. Starts here and goes up to join them, and some checkered flag. Well, that's not too good, but anyway, that's the best I can do with this brush. I wish I could do better. If you guys can do better, please do, and send me a picture. Not great. Okay. Anyway, now let's try and get a black line around the eyes. That's the most critical part. Here goes, guys. Now, notice the last few videos I made, I accidentally kept the camera away from the eyes. It was an accident, and I couldn't even see it when I was rendering the video. I was like, oh, I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, go up the side. Goes right around the whole windshield black, and then around the eyes. This will be the most crucial part to identifying Pat Traxon. Now the hard part going across the eyes. Here goes. There. That looks pretty good. Now there's no more black. I'm going to try and draw some sort of a yellow piston cup on the door, and I'll wait for this to dry first, then we'll try it, and then we'll put the roof on, which is just a blob of Play-Doh for the lights. Okay, we're getting to the finishing touches here, guys. This is all dry. I don't like my my checkered flag here, obviously, but I'm going to try and make a little small piston cup here in yellow on the side, and hopefully it turns out okay. Nice and it's not that easy to make this stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna go out here. It'll look like the piston cup from a distance. That's all I want. See? And I'll put a little more thicker here. I think the black paint's not quite dry, so I'll put extra layers on it right here. There, that's pretty good. It'll look like the checker flag, see? And on this side, I'll do the same thing. And once I do this here, I'm gonna take some Play-Doh and put it on the roof to show the light bar that the piston cup car, I mean the official pace car has. See, that's even better, that one. Not bad. Okay, now I'll put this here. I got some Play-Doh right here. I'll make a light bar. It's made out of gray. It's actually gray. That's a bit too thick. The thing about Play-Doh, you can do anything with it. Just whittle it down. Okay, and it's got bumps thinner in the middle. It's bumps on the end. And it's kind of doesn't look like that, but once I put it on the roof, it'll look better. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, see if I can shape it now to look like the light bar. It's slanted in the back for resistance. There is Pat Traxon, the official pace car, the other official pace car from Cars 3. Let's clean up and take off the tape on the wheels and see how it looks. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is take off the tape on the wheels. See how that looks. I'm glad I didn't get any paint on them because they're perfect for the car. In the picture, I'll show you the picture in a second. I'm just going to take the tape off. Okay, let's have a look. Pat Traxon, the official pace car, and there's Rod Torkline, official pace car. Check it out, guys. That came pretty good. Let's put it with the rest of the cars and see how she looks. And there's the other official pace car, Chris Revstovsky. I had him originally, but I couldn't remember his name. See, he's right there with the flag. It's actually Mater converted over. That came really good. And here is Pat Traxon, official pace car. And guys, I'm telling you, when I put this car together this weekend, I hope you're watching. Actually, it'll probably be on Saturday. I'm going to assemble it and maybe put some paint on it. So maybe you can let me know what you want me to do. I might just assemble it first and then we'll put some paint on it next week. And give me some more ideas for some cars. People keep sending in lots of ideas. One of my videos I'm going to make pretty soon is I'm going to make a pyramid. I'm going to stack all these cars on top of each other to see how high I can get. This here is actually Chester Whipperfilter. I can't use him because it's got a wheel on the bottom. I'm going to stack all the cars between the two Mist Fritters. I'm going to use this Mist Fritter and the other Mist Fritter right here, the School Bus of Doom. So I'm going to put that on that end, and I'm going to fill it with cars and see how high I can get, how the pyramid I can get. That'll be a fun video. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked the video of painting Pat Traxon from Rod Torkline. And please watch more of the videos. Leave a like there and send in a comment and mention what you want me to do with the kit cars. And have a great day, everybody.